poured coffee all down the front of my shirt. Happy Thursday! I don't know if I'm more upset that I gotta change. Well, I mean, do I really? Probably don't need to. Or the fact that I lost a few drops of coffee. My internet went down. I don't know if you heard what I said at the end of devotions about going to get my ingredients, but all of a sudden my internet went down. I got this notification that my connection was low, and the next thing I know, my internet was out. And I had to reboot everything. So I don't know what that was all about. But it came right back up. Hey Cindy, hey Mallory, hey Mary, hey Renee, Sherry, Lori, Shirley. Hey y'all. I know. But I like my message. Made in the image of God. Boom! I like it on my work calls. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to because I do have a couple of calls today. So I have to look like I, semi-presentable from home. There. I used to not be able to button this plaid shirt. This used to be just one I wore over a t-shirt all the time because I couldn't button it. I can button it now. I can button it now. Did it lock up? And that's weird. I don't know what. Internet just went, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to take a little break. All right. Spectrum internet leaves a little much to be desired. I want to get the Fios or whatever, but it ain't here yet because we're out in, You are a genius, Shirley? Well, I already knew that. I knew you were a genius. I've known that since the day I met you. 3 tablespoons of bacon blend. This is on the THM membership site, but I also have seen this on the Facebook page. So if you follow the Trim Healthy Mama Facebook page, you can get it over there. If you don't, well, I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to know how to make fuel pull pancakes, are you? 3 tablespoons of the old bacon blend. And then this says I need to grind 2 tablespoons of rolled oats in a coffee grinder, which I meant to grab and didn't. It specifies a coffee grinder. Whoop, don't you fall over coffee. If I lose beans, I ain't going to be happy. This has some coffee grounds still in it from the last time I used it, and I'm not going to clean it out because it just make my... You made Coach Canada's peanut butter with kefir. You are a genius, Shirley. You are a genius. So I have to retire one size shorts as I have... Susan, there is nothing better than when you get to the point that your pants are falling down in public. Listen, if that's not a non-scale victory, I don't know what is. I've never been happier than when I have to yank on my pants. It's a good feeling. Because I don't know about you, when I go down to the next smaller size and it's still a little bit snug, I'm like, it makes you almost feel like you haven't gotten anywhere. Even though you're a whole size smaller, you're like, my pants are tight. It's a mental game. Even though you know it's a size smaller. Holy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 things plugged in over here. What can I unplug? I'll unplug that. I don't know what it is, but I suspect it's the child's phone. We make her bring her phone out at night and plug it in right here so she can't get to it. I mean, she could, but I don't think she's that sneaky. All right, it says grind it till it's a fine powder. You should be excited, Susan. That's amazing. Now, I will wash this out before I make coffee, because while I don't mind coffee in my pancakes, I don't want pancakes in my coffee. 2 tablespoons of ground up oats. I could have used my Ninja, but I did make these once before and they failed a long time ago. And I think it's because my oats were not ground. Had to have been. Tablespoon of the baobab. Look at us being all healthy this morning. Where's the baobab? Oh boy, I gotta fill that up. If you're wondering why I have this in my baobab, it's because I take this and put it in the top of my cup. And then I take my baobab and do this. So it goes into my cup. Yes, KJ, it's called making a funnel. It's not revolutionary. Did you see the oat grinding hat? I did not. I did not see the oat grinding hat. Yours were awesome. I don't know if it was these ones that I made once before and bombed. Oh, my legs are itching. I can't take this itch in my... I'm gonna be Caroline Ingalls in my leg here in a few minutes. If it don't stop itching, I'm gonna pull a Caroline. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you should go look up the episode where she tries to cut off her own leg. That episode of Little House on the Prairie was burned into my mind my whole entire life. Be careful with cuts or you'll have to cut off your whole leg. Because Caroline Ingalls almost did it. And she almost died. If that Charles hadn't come running home when he realized she didn't show up at the lake. Aluminum powder. Baking powder. Aluminum free. Nope. Don't put aluminum powder. Yes, these are from the THM membership site, Charlotte. Teaspoon of baking powder, a little pinch of salt. I have to be careful. I refilled my salt yesterday and it is right to the brim. 6 tablespoons of egg whites. I feel like that could have been a better... Oh, I didn't get them out. I feel like that could have been a better measurement. What is that? That must be like... Well, there's 4 tablespoons in a quarter cup. I don't know. Must be a reason she wrote it down this way. So let's do I have to whip them? Or nay or anything like that? Nope. 6 tablespoons. Listen to my stomach growl. I woke up hungry. Bye, Charlotte. Don't trip. 2 pinches. Mine says 1 pinch. Mine says 1 pinch of salt. 6 tablespoons egg white. 3 tablespoons of nut milk. Could have used kefir, although it would have killed the healthy bacteria. Listen, y'all, fermented veggies are methylating. Did you know that? You probably did. But all this methylation studying I'm doing, I'm learning all the importance. I mean, we all knew fermented veggies were healthy, but holy moly. Whoops, that was supposed to be a half teaspoon. Oh well. It's vanilla. A little extra never hurt no one. Preheat your griddle. Grind the oats in a small bowl. Mix the ingredients together until combined. Let the batter rest for a minute. Well, I shouldn't do that if I've already heated my griddle. I'm going to set the griddle on fire. All right, resting. Shirley, it's so tough to have sourdough pancakes and sourdough waffles for breakfast. I mean, whoever came up with this plan is just so mean, making us eat sourdough for breakfast. Oh, stink on stink. I just placed an order at Sam's Club and I knew when I hit checkout. I knew it. As for today, I couldn't place the order last night because Sam's Club has this bad habit of not being able to say what's in stock for the next day. I mean, it's probably, a computer doing the work and all, but I needed strawberries and they said out of stock, so I had to wait till this morning because I knew they were going to stock strawberries overnight. So I placed my order and I forgot cooking spray. What's for lunch? Ooh, incredible 95 calorie soup. I love that. And we're having smoking chipotle tuna salad for supper. I'm going to put Coach Canada's pancake. Whoops, I should heat this up. Coach Canada's Real Deal PB on my pancakes with syrup, because I've been learning that's what some places do, is put peanut butter on their pancakes and then syrup, which I just think is the strangest thing. I didn't grow up doing that, but I tried it once and was like, that's genius. So I'm going to use my trusty sugar-free unhealthy syrup that contains off-plan sugar-free sweeteners, but I use a couple tablespoons every few months and I'm not too worried about it. This is probably expired. That's how few times I've used it. Oh, we're good till June. I'm making Downton Abbey night blueberry scones for me and the Minions breakfast. Sarah McNutt. I'm going to make scones for my children for breakfast. Laddie friggin' da. Just kidding. That sounds amazing. And it makes me feel like an awesome mother when I say to my kid, go get one of those frozen breakfast bowls out of the freezer and have. She's making Downton Abbey scones for her children. Sounds delicious. I'm just teasing you, Sarah. Sounds awesome. I'm still so nervous. Federalist 21 says, I'm still so nervous to even do a fuel pull with my low blood sugar issues. So I would try, so your fuel pulls, Federalist 21, can contain some carbs. So you can have berries, have a half a cup of blueberries with it, get plenty of protein. And if you start to feel your blood sugar go down, or you check your blood sugar a couple hours after eating and you're like, whoa, she's going down, then eat at the 2.5 hour mark. But you just got to make sure you get your full amount of carbs. Make sure you get 10 carbs, make sure you get plenty of protein, and you should be okay. Yeah, everybody's different. Some people cannot handle it. I've tried that before. You tried the Downton Abbey thingy-majiggies? I love scones. Do you know what scones are? Scones are muffins that didn't rise well, and they were laying out flat they overflowed on a pan, and they called them something different. I am convinced of it. It says to not use more than a quarter cup of this at a time. So I'm going to follow the instructions because that's what I do. Now my cooking spray is smoking. I'm going to get 4 of this. And I did leave space in my pan, so I'm going to have to do a second. I hate it when cooking spray smokes. Fills the house full of smoke. Sets off the alarms. I can't stand it. It is smoking hard. She's smoking hard. That's how we say it up here in Maine. She's smoking hard. I have made scones, Shirley. I have a recipe on my website for sourdough scones using the, they're an S though, using the Trim Healthy Mama, what am I trying to say? The Cuffin Mix. Ooh, well, what do you know? That actually came out pretty good this time. I say this time. I think these are the ones I made that other time, but I don't really know. I'm going to get out my fine china. What? Where did my husband? did he put the paper plates over here? Sure he has a reason. He put the dishes away, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yes, I've made on-plan scones. The ones on my website are sourdough, made with cuffin mix. They're good. They're yummy. I should make those again. Were they fuel pull, Sarah? Are they an S or are they actually fuel pull? If I remember right, they might actually be fuel pull. Fuel pull scones. They're really good. I can't read, Shirley. She's like, off plan, read my comments. No, I have not made off plan. I take it back. Yes, I have made off plan scones a long time ago. Ooh, hello, long time ago. Minimum 551 days ago. Yes, I have. Very long time ago. These don't look too shabby. Now, if I had separated these outright, I could have done this in one batch, but I like to do things the hardest possible. I like to take the most difficult route to get anywhere. About time you showed up, Tracy. You over there milking your almonds? Those little nipples are wicked hard to get hold of. Yes. So just doing life. Nope. Scale has not moved, but I've gone from a 14 to a 12 during that time. I've gone from a 16 to a 12. Still wear a 14 in some things, but I can wear a 12. In that time that the scale has not budged. The scale actually went up 10 pounds because girlfriend ate too much cheesecake and Christmas treats for the whole month of Christmas, which went from January 1st to February. And the scale did go back down those 10 pounds, I believe. I don't know, because I haven't really weighed myself, because it's been Mindset March over in the coaching group. We haven't done a lot of you didn't do that, did you, Faith? You didn't put a cup of baking powder in your pancakes, did you? I hope you figured that out before you did it. That would be horrible. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the consistency of my Coach Canada's peanut butter. It looks exactly like peanut butter. Look at that. Stuff. You can have 3 tablespoons in a fuel pull. I will be enjoying very close to 3 tablespoons on my pancakes. Whoops, I better eat that piece. Oh, they're not very sweet. I think I'd add super sweet instead of gentle next time. Although pancakes aren't supposed to be sweet, I guess it's the syrup. Right? So I'm going to put, nobody panic, okay? I'm going to put my off plan. It's a personal choice for me, and I know a lot of people use this as a personal choice, whether it's considered a personal choice or not. I'm not making an entire batch of syrup for one thing of pancakes when I won't eat it again. So I use sugar-free syrup from the grocery store, and that is probably all I'll use between now and 3 months from now. So I don't worry about it. There's no sugar in it. It's not going to spike my blood sugar, but it is not necessarily promoted by Trim Health Mama, but it's promoted by KJ. All right, the This is why I had to go get berries. We've eaten all 5 pounds of berries I bought on Sunday. This is a fuel pull, so I gotta stay at half a cup, which I think that's probably about half cup. I got confused for a minute and was going for a cup because I was thinking it was an E, but it is not. So there we go. Man, I love blueberries. I used to dislike the big ones. Now I love them. And did you know they're good for methylating? Did you all know? These are are these adaptogens or donors? I think these are adaptogens. Good for you. And the baby ones from Maine are even better for you. But now, those used to be my favorite. Now these are my favorite. So I'm in a quandary. All right, there we go. That's an all right breakfast for a fuel pull. I'll take it. Animals screeching outside. Somebody's got a fire alarm going off out there. Somebody burnt their pancakes. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. Those are really good. That's a good full fuel pull, y'all. That is good. Do you think I like to say the word what? Adaptogen or methylation? No, that was definitely a fire alarm. Not a truck. That was definitely a fire alarm. Sounds just like mine. All right, you guys. There we go. I love you all. That's it. That's my fuel pull breakfast. Stay on plan today. I'm going to have fuel pulls all day today and all day tomorrow. And if I'm going to do it without killing somebody, you can stay on plan today. Right? I'm not going to kill anybody today. I may think about it, but I won't do it. I do like to say the word methylation. Methylation cycle, because it makes me sound smart. And listen, I'm learning all about this methylation stuff. I am smart. I'm taking the notes, and the whole time I'm writing the notes, I'm going, oh my gosh, this is increasing my brain size. It's so fascinating. All right, you guys. Is the protein in your drink or in the pancakes? So there is protein in my trimmy, my second trimmy. There's protein in there. There's also a mild amount of protein in my oats. There is 6 tablespoons of egg whites. So with fuel pull, you want to keep your protein at 3 to 4 ounces. You don't want to go big on your protein. Would you like a blueberry, buddy? There you go. You don't want to go super big on your protein with fuel pull. That is one of the things. Fuel pulls are awesome, and I can have an amazing day on fuel pulls, but you want to max out your protein, your carbs, and your fat if you can. So I've maxed out my fat between my Canada's peanut butter and my trimmy. And the carbs are from my oats. So I'm maxing out on protein, carbs. You want to max out on those things to be satisfied for 3 hours on a fuel pull. I'm not going to say that fuel pull day you might not be hungry at 2.5 hours versus maybe 4 on the deep S days, but you do all right. You do all right. I ain't having veggies for breakfast. I got blueberries. I got my adaptogens right here. I'm all good. I'm all good, but my lunch is going to be full of 95 calories worth of vegetables. It's going to be delicious. All right, you guys. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Stay on plan today. If you're fuel cycling with me, you got this. You got it. I believe in you. Even if you get cranky, you'll be all right. It's 2 days. You won't die. You won't die. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and I will see you back tomorrow morning for a veggie hacked omelet, which I'm rethinking to doing. What was it, Tracy, we said we were going to do? What did I say? Well, you sent me something, and I said, I'm going to swap that out and do that fuel pull for breakfast on Friday instead of my veggie hacked omelet. You have to remind me. You told me something, and I might make crispy radishes to go with whatever it is. All right, guys, I love you all. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.